camera set here and got my tools. Let's get some hardware out. So got a hose cutter. This is a ratcheting hose cutter. It's very useful. We got the ratcheting hose clamp tool. I got a ton of hardware. I bought more hardware than I really need because, well, when you're doing this, you don't want to not have what you need. So got a, let's see what we got here, because I know I'm gonna probably do some repairs in the future. But got 10 elbows, 1/2 inch. Got a set of 3-way 1/2 inch. A set of coupling 1/2 inch. We got some new male adapters in 1/2 inch. Everything's 1/2 inch. And some bend supports for the PEX tubing. Additionally, I have some leftover and bought some additional pinch clamps, which I really probably didn't need this many, but like I said, I'm probably going to be doing some repairs in the future. Now, I got the PEX tubing down here, so that's what we got. What's up, y'all? Let's go ahead and stick this right back here. Now, I'm going to be doing a little kind of looking about what we need here. Now, I need to go turn the water off, actually. So, let's go do that real quick. Go turn the water off back here at the main valve. This is the RV life. Kind of similar as your home. Leave that off at the main valve, which is a spigot. Okay. And I'm going to turn the filter off back here. There we go, because that'll release pressure. This way I'll get less of a mess in, during the repairs, hopefully. All right, so camera back. Here we go. Probably hearing Leo whine a little bit, sorry. He's upset that his leash is not reaching all the way over here. All right, so I need to take this main line off. Thought I had, what did I do with, thought I swore I stuck some pliers in my pocket. Well, let's go get them. Neighbors over here are getting their RV cleaned by the pros. Got the Moto Compacto with Dennis's work. It's a 1 of 1. All right. See, I did grab them. I just kind of left them right here, but I think I'm going to need some. Let's see what we got. I'll go with these actually, but also to get the other, to get those clamps off. Sometimes they can be kind of a pain in the tail. All right, what's happening? All right, so now that I got pliers, some little nippers, this will help with getting the clamps off. All right, there we go. Now pressure should be relieved. You know what? Just gonna pop the hose off here. Oh, it's super tight and it's spinning. All right, well, probably gonna get a little bit of water in back here, but water's off at the main valve and it's been relieved. Hopefully all the pressure's been relieved at the filter. But this connection right here needs to come off from the main line coming in to the diverter valve because it's leaking right here So, oh, here comes the water. Yep, not much. Cool. So yeah, the turning the filter relieved that pressure. All right. Okay. So I guess first is we're going to remove these. Let's get these little tabs on the inside here. Get those a little straight, makes it easier to get this to come up. All right, see if I can try and do this all on camera. Here's an actual tool for this. I don't think the actual crimp tool I have will do my, everything is wet. All right, it's gonna be slightly off camera here because everything's wet now, and that's causing issues with me like holding. God damn. There we go. All right, now to get the tab here to pop up, it wants to rotate. There we go. There, just like that. I mean, honestly, I guess, you know, we did buy new couplers. Don't really need to reuse these, but that's how you'll take it off. So what I'll do is, since I got the couplers, I'm just going to make a whole new piece, but that's how you would take that off. So, where are they at? There we go. They're male adapters, rather. Oh, shit. Nope, we're going to have to reuse those because these are female adapters. Kind of foobarred that up at the store, I suppose. It's all right. See if we can get these to come out without breaking them. Tried to get a grip on that. There we go. Guess we'll repeat this process we just did. All right. So now you got that little tab up there. It's kind of hard to see. There's a little tab right there that gets bent over and it locks this in place. Now if you can get your nippers here on both ends, there you go, peel it up. That one came off way easier. I'll just kind of break the plastic seal loose from the hose. Hopefully I don't break it. See, it's rotating around. All right, so if that wants to be a pain in the tail, what I could do is cut this off. I didn't bring a razor blade with me, so give me just a moment. We'll chew through it real fast with these little nippers. I don't want to try to cut it up here. I don't want to cut out the plastic at all on the adapter there. By the way, this is not a scripted repair, just going as I go. I just, you know, this had to be fixed because, well, it's leaking too much. And if you watch anything on this channel, you'll know that I don't script anything. It's let's just look at the problem and fix it. All right, see if we can get that to come off now. There we go. I am kind of prying against the nose on the inside there, but it's not on one of these ridges on the adapter, which I'll show you what I mean in just a moment. I think I might have to take Leo inside because he's very unhappy. There we go. All right, so see, I kind of marred that tip on the end of the nose there, but that's all right. This is the ridges I was talking about. You don't want to mess these up because that's what causes it to seal. All right, give me 5 seconds. I'm gonna go put my dog inside. Be right back. Okay. All right, so back at it here. So now that we don't need this, let's go ahead and make the tubing we need. So since that's just the standard potable water, we're going to use the appropriate white colored tubing, and just going to eyeball some distance here. That's why you gotta have a nice set of these. These cost about $8. Perfect clean cuts. So that's gonna go about right there. I could cut it shorter if I need it. So let's go ahead and clamp that on. We're gonna do this piece by piece on here. I don't have I didn't bring a measuring tape. Man, what in the heck? The dogs are going crazy inside. All right, so with these, you want to make sure that you have the arrow facing towards your coupler there. These are the Pro Series ones. Is it really worth it over the non-Pro Series ones? It's up to you. There we go. And that's right in the zone of where that clamp needs to be on the ridge. This might be a little difficult to do one-handed, but I'm gonna try. All right, so this is a ratcheting crimper. This makes this much easier. So you just stick it right inside like so. Tell you what, I'm gonna turn it this way because this way I keep the bottom handle on the floor. And there you go. As you can see, it is crimping it down. And that right there is perfect. Just like so. Now, and it also, which is really nice, is these are already, bound. So if you're wondering, did you had to, bend these over? No, you don't, because they come this way. All right. So that will go like so. I'm gonna put another. I think we can actually cut that one off right there, and this will be the intermediate going this way. So, where are we at here? That's right at the tube. So I kind of have an idea of where to cut. Right there. Yeah. There we go. Right where it says 200. There we go, like so. Let's get us two 90-degree elbows. towards the adapter. That's nice. It gives you a register of how far away it should be. Neat. If you're wondering how that releases, there's a little handle here. There we go. And it comes out just a little short. This is tied down. Let's see when that's tightened down. Huh. Man, I think we might just make it. We're gonna have just a piece of tubing on here that's long enough. I should have made that a little longer. But I think we're gonna make it. So what we're gonna have to do, I'm gonna cut this to about the minimum depth here. Kind of using the sunlight to see through the tube. That's why I could see where the end was. Another 90. Look at that. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and put clamp number 1. Nope, not so close. There we go. And clamp number 2 is going to be facing the other way. Man, these are going to be kind of tight, but it'll be just fine. It's actually going to be like minimum everything. There we go. Like so. It's probably one of the most expensive pieces of tubing. So these little clamps and stuff ain't cheap. Blue light when you got the right amount of torque. Now I'll turn that around so y'all can see it this way. There you go. It's pretty handy. Bingo. Just like so. Alright, now let's get us another piece of tube, which is very nice. Looks like I can take about a thumb's width of this tube off. So, get a thumb's width in there. Looks like that's basically the just outside of this. There we go. So it's about a thumb's width. Oh yeah, that fits like a glove. All right, so let's get get our clamp on there. Do I have another one down here? Nope. Let's open up the new pack. Let's go ahead and take these off. And we'll get some new Teflon tape. These actually have rubber bushings on the inside, but the problem is pretty sure they get, yeah, it's either kind of compressed in there. So we'll just see how good that seals. Probably get some new rings. I might actually have some O-rings that'll work for this. Alrighty. Whoa, bunch of water just came out of, I think somebody just turned the water on somewhere. Yep. That was the wife apologizing. That's hilarious. There we go. That, in my opinion, is what's appropriate. That's how it should have been made. It probably was. Who knows? I don't know if this is factory or not. I want to say it's not, but could be wrong. All right. Let's go ahead and get this clamped down. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Actually, it looks really nice. All right, I gotta run and grab some Teflon. Yeah, let's go for a walk. They're still over there pressure washing. If you guys like Honda Actis, there's the pickup, there's the van. That's the B20 that I'm gonna build, B20 VTEC supercharged for CRV. Right there, somewhere, right there. All right. Got a bunch of different projects that I'm doing. Got the all-wheel drive Civic. Got a whole new set of tires for the Honda Acti. Right here, we're gonna put these tires on those wheels by hand. If you didn't see the Moto Compacto earlier, with custom Dennis Cow's artwork, one of one in the world. That's right. You see this? Go to the Instagram and look at some of the other YouTube shorts and you'll find out what that was all about. Okay, so I did say, what did I need to get? Shit, I forgot. Teflon tape. I just don't know what drawer it's in. Ah, bingo, here we go. That was pretty quick. All right. Let's go ahead and put some new Teflon on these connections real quick. See if I can get any of the old stuff off. It doesn't look like it wants to come off easy, so we're going to use that as additional gasket material. Now, you know, there's a way to actually go around it, and honestly, I don't really know which direction is the appropriate way to do this. Again, I'm not a professional plumber. I'm a DIY guy who's just not willing to pay the pros sometimes if I feel like I can do it myself right the first time. Or pretty goddamn close, you know what I mean? All right, so I think that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and put, you know, if they say jack of all trades, master of none is better than the master of one. Something along those lines. All right, I'm gonna fall and bust my tail here. Sorry, you might not be able to see much here. It's a tight space. All right, here we go. Let's get a closer look here. So this is the new diverter valve. This was installed just a few weeks ago. It's a mess. This is all, you can do all these repairs yourself, y'all. Super easy. Having the tools makes it a lot easier. So I imagine most husbands, DIY type of guys, have what they need. Oh shit. I fucked up. It's slightly, this is where you should have a measuring tape. All right, so let's go ahead and fix that little goof I made. We'll fix that right quick. That's easily an inch and a half. Damn. I wonder, this is gonna cause 2 more pieces. This is just another part of the joint that could leak in the future, but if I got to redo it, I got to redo it. But I'm gonna cut this in half right here. I don't want to undo these, because I'm going to use 2 more of these regardless if I undo these, and then, because you can't reuse them. So I'm going to cut that in half. I'm going to add a little piece of pipe. Or actually, I'm just going to add the coupler. The coupler should be enough. If not, then c'est la vie. It is what it is. We'll just make a whole new piece of pipe and use 2 new clamps. I'm not going to use the clamps till we're test it out first. All right, so look, we have couplers. Good to buy all the extra stuff, I suppose. Like I said, I figured I was going to do some more of these repairs in the future. Okay, so this is slightly, okay. It's slightly short on one side. Looks like it's perfectly right on the other, because you kind of want this, you want the pipe to seat all the way down in here. Let's take a look. Yep, that'll be good. All right, I'm gonna throw a little Teflon on this one more time, because I did put it. All right. So again, yep, that's gonna tighten down just fine. Let's go ahead and get facing towards your clamp, or facing towards the end rather. Bingo, just like that. All right, we know which way is which. I just saw it before it broke off. All right, I'm gonna put that one right at the edge. That is clearly the most expensive piece of pipe. I mean, that's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Jesus. 10, 12 to Jesus. All right. Oh, shit. Didn't have it, excuse my French. Or what I would consider proper English. Oh man, I'm not getting it in the jaw there. I'm trying to make it so it's easy to see on the camera, and I can't see the back end there. All right, there we go, it's in there now. I can feel it. I'll give it to where you can see the torque light. There you go. Repeat. Let's get this in a spot where I can get to the clamp easy. Oh, damn, that red piece flicked right into my lip. All right. All right, I paid the extra bucks so you don't have to. Note to everyone, use a measuring tape. Get the measurements right the first time. You'll use less clamps. Trying to get pretty much tight by hand first. Yeah, but the more you can do by hand, the least will tear it up with the metal, these plastic pieces with metal tools. There we go. And my smaller pliers from earlier were better suited for this tight spot. Okay. Feels good, looks good. There we go. What you think? All right. Dang. Boy, I goofed. I didn't put the other camera on. All right, that's okay. We got the live stream. We can download it for editing later. All right, so I know that this one here leaks, but this is for flushing the tank. We'll get to that in a minute. What I would like to do is we're going to go turn the water on and pressure test this. So let's go back here to the main valve and go turn it back on. Okay. Main valve right there. Just the spigot. So that's why you have your water running through filtration systems. Mine's really filthy, to be honest with you, on the outside, so I don't feel like showing. All right. Just needs to be hosed off. All right. Okay, you can hear the line pressure running. And no drips. That's nice. It's very nice. And everything else. Okay, so we got a little drip forming here, but this is down at the bottom. This is for the actual ports. The main hose where I turned it, looks like I probably let's tighten that up. There we go. A little more. Yep, that's leaking out here. That's okay. That's because I loosened it up earlier. This is for the outside hose. So, but that does, this line pressure comes off of, oh wow, that actually comes off the hot water line coming in from there. So here we go. This line here, it tracks back there and it tees into that hot water line over there. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. See if we can see some many of it. So this one's, this was probably drip from the old stuff up here. Let's kind of wipe off some of these hoses here, and we'll see if any new wet spots begin to develop. So let's give it a moment. So again, we're gonna replace this one for sure, because that's got a leak. We're gonna put some Teflon on here. So that is most definitely tight. So yeah, we'll put some Teflon on here. See if that will fix that first before taking this off. That looks good. I don't see any new wet spots developing. All right, cool. I think that's that. So now I'm going to turn the water off one more time. We'll put some Teflon on that hose. I think, or I believe, that the main repair will be done. Now, I do want to replace some of those other hoses with the PEX tubing. Well, I did buy it all, and I might as well do it. So let's go ahead and turn this line off again. So as you can see, see how it's dirty. I'm saying it's calcium buildup, but it was relieving the line pressure in here. The water here is really calcified, so you got to have good filtration. Otherwise, that calcium builds up all over everything. Your faucets, anything that's metallic. And as you can see, if it's leaking, it'll build that calcium up in here too. So, all right, so let's go ahead and let's take this off here. That's gonna, hopefully that is not under pressure. Oh, that definitely seems to be under considerable pressure. Let's see how much pressure. Let's see if it continues to have pressure, which it kind of sort of looks like it will. No, maybe. Oh, and that's hot. That's very warm water coming out of that. You know, we're gonna try and just get that tightened down first. There is a relief valve for the hot water tank. I don't know where it is. I want to say it's right under the RV over here. No, we're gonna just try and tighten this down for the moment, because that's a whole nother thing to do. And I got to turn the hot water and all that off, and unfortunately that can't be done at the moment. Family needs hot water inside. They can still use the hot water even though it's off, for a very limited amount of time. If the water pump is on, it'll pump the hot water. All right, so it looks like the main repair is done, y'all. So I want to say that'll be it. But basically what we did is replace this hose here, reused the female adapters, these white adapters here, and then used about $20 worth of, well, maybe not 20 bucks. It was about $8 for 5. So how many's on there? 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so there you go. About 10 to 12 bucks worth of clamps, and not even $1's worth of tubing. And I bought a lot of tubing, but we'll get to using a lot of that later on, because I want to replace a lot of this really crappy hose. Now I understand why they used it in places, because of the slides, but I don't think it's appropriate in these locations. So anyways, yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. And if you like all-wheel drive stuff, Honda stuff, any type of engine building, transmission building, off-grid, I've got a property that I'm building out completely off-grid. We've got 15.1 kilowatts being generated on a daily basis now. Got a ton of batteries. So yeah, it's 24/7 power. We're just saving money for a well, which is going to be $92,000. Hey, AT&T, the service has been down here for a couple of weeks. I'll tell you what, if y'all want to, like, I don't know, lease an acre of land, I'll be happy to put a tower up on my property. Help me out with that well, and we'll talk about some other things. All right, y'all, I think that's it. Check out the channel. If you haven't subscribed, now's a good time. Appreciate it. Peace, y'all.